You might need to set aside some money. Whilst most people shouldn't think about taking a family vacation without planning ahead, far too many will set off on a longer and more complex journey, life, with no financial plan at all. 3 questions to ask yourself. When someone says she doesn't know how to achieve her financial goals, she generally means that she doesn't know her financial goals in the first place. Most people are perfectly capable of managing their financial affairs and getting where they wish to go. If they bother to draw themselves a map, after you ask yourself the following questions, you'll know all you need to set some financial goals. Question 1. Do I like the way I live? For this question, look beyond the financial concerns that drove you to buy this book. Consider your career, both what it pays now and your likely potential earnings. But don't stop at the monetary aspects of your work. While this book focuses on finance, plenty of surveys have shown that money isn't the most important component of your job satisfaction. A 2012 survey by the Society for Human Resource Management ranked compensation the third most important factor in job satisfactions, behind both employees' freedom to use their skills and abilities, number one, and job security, number two. If you can envision yourself working in your current career until retirement, you already know something about both your needs and your resources. Economists would call the career portion of the question the supply side. Now move on to the demand side. Consider you now live, what you drive, where you spend your time. Do you expect your lifestyle to change in the coming years? If so, will those changes raise or lower your expenses? Also, compare your income to your spending trends. If they match up, then you can probably sort out your financial issues by making small changes. If your resources and your spending diverge now or will diverge later, you may have to take more drastic measures. Of course, anyone can improve or update her skills, build a professional network, and seek a better job. However, these strategies take time and effort. In the long run, boosting your income offers the greatest potential for changing your financial position. But since that probably won't happen right away, most people would turn to option 2, cutting back on spending. Assets and debts of both households and non-profit organizations. Your lifestyle, again, the demand side of the equation, provides you the cleanest, easiest way to change your financial future. The math is simple: spend less, and you can keep more of what you bring in. Solution step 2: reduce your spending. Sure, most people like the idea of managing their money, and they really like the idea of having more. Who wouldn't? But eventually, it comes time to alter the spending habits. And this is the point at which most people abandon the plan. Anyone can describe that. Yes, he is willing to make some changes. Unfortunately, the path from decision to action can be longer and rockier than it looks from a distance. Because step 2 is less about reducing your spending than about deciding to reduce your spending. 10 simple ways to trim spending. Go generic. There was a time when the word generic carried a stigma, when supermarkets stuck all the generic, non-branded products in their own aisle and didn't market them. Well, those days have disappeared, leaving shoppers with more choices, albeit with less guidance. When you purchase a famous brand, you pay for the label and the national advertising campaign. Generic drugs are the clinical equivalent of the better-known name brand, so why pay full price? Off-brand food and clothing might not exactly match the national brand, but you should at least try them out before you dismiss them. Store brands also often sell at discounts of at least 25% to big national brands. So in many cases, the quality difference is neg- neglig- neg- neglig- negligible, 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 negligible. Difference is negligible if it exists at all. Taste tests conducted by Consumer Reports found that in most cases, neither the store brand nor the national brand emerged a clear winner, with test subjects split about which tasted better. Given the price differential between national brands and store brands, the survey represents a definitive victory for the off-brand products, with many companies now making both their flagship brands and less expensive products that compete with them. Those test results shouldn't surprise anybody.